We've got the Swift Charisma 570 and we're going to run through how to set it up. We've got a wet locker on the near side, so muddy boots etc. can go into there. In the front locker we've got set up for the red propane, and it's just on a hand wheel, so that just tightens up. Reverse thread, and you just do that up by hand. You don't need any extra spanners or anything like that. On the off side we've got the water pump connection, so that's where we plug our water pump in, and then our top and bottom catches, they just catch the pump. We've got the flue for the water heater, so this must be removed as you use the water heater. That's got to be taken off. And then we've got our battery box, that's where we plug our 230 volt mains electric and our battery goes. All of our wastewater will come out of the two little hoses there, and then we've got our cassette toilet. Going round to the inside, as we come inside of the caravan, our main control panel is in the wardrobe. So as we open the wardrobe, just on the left hand side we've got all of our main switches. So we've got car and caravan for our 12 volt, auxiliary, so that will put other power through to our 12 volt system. So our fans on our fire, our 12 volt switches, our aerial, that will put power through onto there. Our water pump on and off, and then at the bottom we've got our space heater, which that puts our power through to the wall socket for our fire, which I'll show you in a second. We've got battery charger, that can pretty much stay in the on position constantly, and that will just charge the battery when you're plugged into the mains. And then our water heater, that will put our water heater on and off on electric. Make sure that the water system is full of water before this is turned on, so don't leave this in the on position. Always just turn it on once you've got the water through the system. As I say, our space heater, we put this one on, and then just at the front of the van, underneath the right hand seat, our top one, ultra heat with 2500 and 1000. Now that is the controls for our fire, so we have to put that switch on in the wardrobe, and then we can turn our heating on electric with the 2500 or 1000. So we've got like a high, a mid setting and a low setting, and then our thermostat in the middle. As I say, our water heater in the wardrobe, that just is electric on and off. That will just turn the water heater on and off there for electric. And then our gas setting for the water heater is just this one here at the bottom, so we just put that onto the flame and that'll light it up on the water heater. Now again, same on electric and gas really. We need to make sure that that vent cover on the outside is removed, the white cover that we showed you on the outside, and also that we've got all of the water through the system and the system is full of water. Now to turn the water system on, before we put our water heater on, just underneath of this seat we've got a drain off valve and our water heater, which is just underneath of here. So the grey one is our water heater, and that little yellow switch on the blue pipes, that's the drain off for the water system. So the little yellow switch there in the flat position as we are now is to use the system, and then to drain the system we pop that into the upright position, open all of our taps, and that will drain the water system down. So when we come back in, we need to put that back into the flat position, turn. So our water pump switch there, with pump on, that has to be turned on. We have to make sure all of our taps are in the closed position first and over the sink, and the sink covers open. We then put our taps on, and that will draw the water through the system, and then if you drain the system, there'll be about 5 or 10 minutes of coughing and spluttering getting the water and the air through. Once all the air's through and you've got a nice constant flow of water on the hot and cold water tap in the kitchen and in the bathroom, you can then put your water heater on, but do not put that water heater on until you've got a nice constant steady flow of water. We've got the hob, and we've got the 3 gas rings and the electric ring. We've got the little igniter just on the side there, so we push the gas valves in, turn it to the big flame and hit the igniter and they will light up. On our fire we've got the gas, which is that left hand side setting, so we turn that control dial around to the 10, hold that in and then hit the igniter just at the side there. When we release that gas valve you'll hear the fire roar up. So on the right hand side we've got the blown air heating. Now this will work on the gas and electric heating if we put that little slider over to the A, and that will just work the blown air heating with our heating system, either gas or electric, as I say. Over on the left hand side, if we've not got any heating on and we just want to blow cool air around the caravan, we can pop that over to that side there and that will just literally blow cool air around the caravan through the vents without any heating on. On our fridge we've got our main control dial where we can select either gas, electric or battery on the car when you're towing. If you select the gas, we literally then hold in the little gas valve over on the side here, keep that held in, and then the little red line here should go up into the green and then stop up into the green. After you've held that in for about 30-40 seconds with that little red line up into the green, you can release the gas valve and that little red line should stay up in the green. If it doesn't, just repeat the process until it stays up in the green. On the electric, we just literally pop it to electric and that will cool the fridge down on electric, and then our thermostat is over on this side here. Again, if we wanted the battery, again that will only work on the car as you're travelling if you've got it wired on the car for that to do so. All of your lights have got individual switches on there, etc. So you can just put those on the little switches. If there is anything else that you need us to go through with you, just let us know and we can help you over the phone. Thanks, I'm Mark at the Caravan Place.